the history to be lost of the contribution and just how far the family has come.
And there were six of us children, and the six of us went to that Catholic school, St. Augustine Catholic School. And we all graduated from that school. They had nuns at the time with their habits. I would walk straight down Washington Boulevard to the the Red Hotel, I called it. And then there's where my mom would watch me until she couldn't see me anymore, which was close to that red building. And then from there, I still had to walk a bit more to MGM. Coming home, I would walk just about every afternoon. I would walk this way because the park had fountains, drinking fountains, water fountains. And I just remember where the exact spot where they were, right there on that corner. And I would stop there to drink water on the way home. It's a lot smaller. It's a lot smaller. It was larger, it was wider. The whole, this width is still the same, other than it was wider down to where the street is now. Yeah, the trees, yeah, they're the same. Yeah, yeah, Those for sure, the palm trees, and those over there, big ones. And see that one over there? That one with the...
Oh yeah, the big one.
Yes, those, they were there.
Wow.
Yes, So I started first grade to 8th grade. So I was there 8 years walking up and back every day. And when it was raining, if it was raining in the morning, my mom would give me a nickel. That's how much the bus was to school. But not a nickel for home, just to get there, just to make it on time. I wasn't late. When I say my prayers, I always say, God, please forgive me because I did mean things, and I don't know why I did it. It would just happen. Like one day, he was a nice boy, and he said he was hungry. And I said, well, I'll make you a sandwich. And there was bread, and I put bread together with lettuce, and there were those little roly-poly little animals, the roly-poly. I put a couple of those in the sandwich.
Oh, no.
And that was bratty. And my mom never knew that one. And he ate it, and he said it was good.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's a brat. It's a brat for you. Some movie stars, one time, the one that I really loved, she had gone to Mass in the morning. She was there, and she was very tall, and she was standing on top of the steps, and the church steps, and she was so tall, and I remember looking up at her like this, and she was so pretty. She didn't have any makeup on, and it was Ingrid Bergman. Ingrid Bergman was there, and I saw Mickey Rooney. I saw Robert Taylor. He was getting gas into his car. John Wayne was driving the car. Shirley Temple. Shirley Temple was in front of a RKO studio, and her hair was really curly. She was a teenager, and people were starting. There was a fence, and people were starting to line up to see her, and she went right down the line and said hello to everybody. She said hi to me, and she just went down as far as the line of the people went. She was very, very nice. I'll never forget her. But across the street from where we lived was the Hell Roach Studios, where they made the Our Gang comedy. It was right across the street.
Wasn't Uncle Reuben was friends with Alfalfa? He went to school with him. That's what I was told.
That's very true. And also, sometimes some people from MGM would come and pick out children for movies.
Oh yeah.
And so my brother Reuben, they chose him for an altar boy with Jeanette MacDonald and Eddie Nelson. Ed Nelson, I think it was, and Jeanette MacDonald.
They were
singers. They sang good. I love them.
But I think you can only see his back because I just watched it the other day.
Okay. Anyway, he got $10 for that. My brother got $10. And then another time they came that I know of, I know they went there often, but to my knowledge, they came, and my sister Irma, they came, she said, and they picked so many girls, I think 5 or so, I think, and they were trying to choose which one to pick. So my sister was one of them,
Oh,
Irma.
really?
But they didn't choose her, and she felt sad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Remember you told me about Christmas, how you didn't really know about it
Oh,
until
Christmas!
the Culver City Fire Department.
We were so poor. I didn't know anything about Christmas. What's a Christmas tree? I don't know. And all the people were the same. All of them were poor. They had no trees, Christmas trees or anything. And one day, the first time I saw a Christmas tree, my brother Reuben, he came home with a tree. It was foggy that night, and he came home with a tree, and he says it was so foggy. He says, the man didn't see me because it's so foggy, so I saw the tree right there at the end and picked it up and just kept on walking with the tree. And that's the first time I saw. And my sisters, the older sisters, they decorated it and everything. And that's the first time I saw a tree.
And then didn't the Culver City Fire Department?
They would give out, the fire department would give out stockings. They were red mesh stockings. I think they were kind of plastic. And they were full of fruit and candy. What are those? Candy canes and fruit, apples and oranges were in there. And they didn't know where we lived. They would park there by the hotel, that red hotel, and that's where they were given out to whatever children came. And in my family, I have a teacher, a child psychologist. She works at a school here in Westchester. Those are 2 granddaughters. And then another granddaughter is, she works with special needs kids, lawyers. She's a lawyer. And then I have a grandson who's a lawyer, and his wife is a lawyer. He's a cancer surgeon. She's 31 years old.
And then you have police officers.
And then I have a grandson who is a police officer in
Hermosa?
Hermosa Beach. Hermosa Beach.
You have a professional football player.
Oh, my daughter's son, he was played football for the Buffalo Bills. He
And
was a
Seattle,
quarterback.
too.
He was a quarterback there. Now he's a coach at Clemson College. So now he's a quarterback coach. You know, they always win. Clemson, they win all their games.